Number 5, Easton Fox. Number 11, John Skolarski. Number 14, Lawson Wright. Number 20, Caleb Lyons. And number 21, Cooper Dewar. And now introducing the home team, the Berryville Bobcats. Tonight's starters, number 10, John Butler. Number 11, C.T. Hicks. Number 12, Hudson Norris. Number 24, Shane Smith. And number 33, Carson McMillan.
We welcome you live to an amazing basketball matchup tonight here at Prairie Grove High School alongside Aiden Loney. My name is Jax Crawl. We got an interesting one tonight. The Ozark Hillbillies taking on the Berryville Bobcats. We are just about to go for tip-off. First game was interesting between the women's matchups, but this is our first men's matchup of tonight. Aiden, I know we don't know these teams very well, but what do you want to see in this high school matchup?
Yeah, I mean, the first game was very high scoring, albeit the girls' match, so a little bit different here with this first boys' match of the night. But it is packed, it is electric, and I cannot wait for this game.
And we are underway. Ozark Hillbillies get the tip to go. Here we go. Cooper Dewar with the rock early on. Looks like a lot of fast movement from those Hillbillies early on. Here's 11. Skolarski gets it to go. First basket of the night goes to number 11.
Yeah, very soft defense up the middle. Made it way too easy to get that layup.
Some quick full court press by Skolarski. But here's 24, Peyton Smith. Tries to dish it out, almost nowhere to go. Now number 10, John Butler. Holding the rock, trying to do a little fancy move on the inside. Good defense there by the Hillbillies. Gets a shot up, kind of a wild one, but does get the free throws to come.
Yeah, really tough defensive play there. Great way to draw the foul when it really didn't look like he had much going.
Man, right off the bat, Aiden, very high-intensity play. I mean, this is playoff basketball at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, playoff basketball. I mean, I can already tell in the first 2.5 minutes-ish that it is going, or the first 40 seconds, excuse me, that this is going to be a very physical game.
John Butler misses his first. Let's see what happens with the second. Gets to go 1-2 in the first 40 seconds of this first game of the men's basketball today here on Thursday. Once again, Skolarski bringing it up for the Hillbillies. Number 20, Caleb Lyons makes a good pass inside, but it is a turnover on the Hillbillies. Looks like it'll be Bobcats ball.
Yeah, it looked to kind of slip there, so an unfortunate turnover on that possession.
C.T. Hicks bringing up the rock now for the Bobcats. Looks like a play's being drawn up well. Here's Norris. Dishes it out to Hicks. Hicks trying to create separation. Now Butler going on his own once again, just like last possession. Nowhere to go, though. Great defense once again by number 5, Easton Fox. Good steal, though. There's Hicks. Can't get it to fall.
Man, this game is absolutely physical. I mean, really tough to get baskets for both teams here very early on.
Cooper Dewar sizing up his defender. Has a one-on-one. So it's a tough, deep 2, but it goes. Keyword 2 points there. It is 4-1 Hillbillies.
Man, step back 2. It looked like a 3 at first, but yeah, long 2. Great basket there.
Peyton Smith, so indifferent every time bringing up the rock for these Bobcats. Here's 33. That's his first touch tonight. Carson McMillan. Number 10, John Butler tries to do it himself again, but once again, great defense by Easton Fox.
Yeah, great defense by both teams early on in this game.
Here's Dewar at the top of the key, kind of taking his time. Got a lot of time in that shot clock. Over 20 seconds, takes a deep 3 ball. Too strong off the back of the iron, but a great rebound by number 5. Easton Fox forces timeout for the Berryville Bobcats.
Yeah, 6-1 early on in this game. And yeah, just it's hard to get baskets down low. He pulled up for that three, got the rebound. Fox puts it back in for the layup, and it seems like that might be the recipe. Maybe get some threes and maybe try to get a rebound and get a quick layup.
And we'll see y'all after the break. Oh, no, we're going to keep on, actually, Aiden. So, first from that 6-1 play, 5:47 left to go in this first quarter. You see it the best. What do you think Ozark needs to do to keep this lead?
Yeah, I mean, just keep playing great defense. They played great defense very early on, about a little bit over 2 minutes into this game, just making life difficult, just not being able to give up those easy twos. A lot of double teams I've noticed, and yeah, just making life miserable for this Bobcat team.
We resume play now. No quick timeouts here in men's basketball. A lot of high-octane offense. Good moves there by 24, Peyton Smith. Full court pressure, though, by those Hillbillies. That forced out by number 11, John Skolarski. No subs early on. It still is early in this first quarter. Here's Smith. Smith to number 2. Houghton, that's his last name. Noah Houghton with the rock. Going one-on-one against Skolarski. Gets the foul to go. Looks like it will be free throws for Houghton.
Yeah, Houghton going to the line kind of like earlier in the game, just trying to get fouls, take advantage of this aggressive defense by Ozark and try to go to the line, get some freebies.
Number 1 and number 2 for the Berryville Bobcats, Jakin Houghton and Noah Houghton, both brothers playing tonight. Right now, here's number 2 for number 2, Noah Houghton. Gets it to go, cuts the lead to 4 points. Kind of a low-scoring first beginning of this first quarter. Now here comes number 21, Cooper Dewar, bringing up the rock once again. Great passes all around. Gets to a wide-open 3 for number 22. Strong there from Caleb Lyons. Now the Bobcats look to bring up quick.
Yeah, it's kind of turning into a half-court type of game.
McMillan in and out. Can't get that to go. We push again with the Hillbillies.
Yeah, right as I say that, announcers drink, the pace of play is really starting to increase.
Man, Skolarski, good spin there. Almost gets it to go, but it's blocked out and hit out by the Hillbillies. It will be Bobcats ball.
Yeah, a little bit of sloppy play here by Ozark on the offensive end after that timeout. Really need to clean it up if you want to extend this lead.
Man, Aiden, I got to say, the pace difference from this first game to the second is night and day. This one's a lot faster. Foul called. Doesn't get the basket to go. That's number 24, Peyton Smith. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, third foul of the game against Ozark. And you can tell that Berryville, they're trying to go to the line, go to the basket, and get some free throws.
Looks like Jakin Houghton is coming in for the Berryville Bobcats. Both teams wearing purple tonight. I believe that's Ozark basketball, if I'm right. Apologies on my end. That's Teo Flake coming in.
Yeah, Ozark in purple, Berryville in white. So we'll try to do our best to distinguish both of these teams. We might mix it up once or twice in this game.
100%, Aiden. Good call there. So Teo Flake comes in for the Ozark Hillbillies, and we resume possession 4-6 with 4:30 to go in this first quarter. Deep 3 ball right off the jump by 21, Cooper Dewar. A foul is called. That 3-point shot will not count. But we will resume play with the Hillbillies.
Yeah, it looks like Dewar going to the line. Oh, no, we got an inbound play.
Teo Flake to inbound. Looking for Dewar. Gives it off to Fox. Fox dishes it out to Flake. The sub coming in. Tries to make an impact early. That's too strong. Be possession for the Bobcats. Quick transition here. Dishes it out to 33. Back to 24, Smith. Smith sizing up Flake, trying to go one-on-one, dishes it off to McMillan. McMillan, deep 3 ball, it's good! McMillan with the tray.
Yeah, first 3 of the game. And man, yeah, step back 3, that was a deep 3 to take the lead.
Teo Flake in all purple brings it up, dishes it off to Cooper Dewar. A lot of great ball movement here from the Hillbillies early on. Here's 14 right to Flake.
Playing a little ISO ball here.
Here's Lyons. Lyons tries to do a spin around shot, has nowhere to go, has to pivot into the inside for Fox. Fox, a tough shot. Great defense there by the Bobcats.
Really good block there by number 24, Peyton Smith.
Now here's Smith on the offensive side. Dishes it out to number 2. That's Houghton. Houghton, three-point shot. It's a little short. Easy rebound, but a foul is called. Houghton just trying to get those pregame jitters out, as you would say, Aiden.
Yeah, a little short on that one. But Ozark will inbound.
John Butler checking back in. Number 5, Caden Ray coming out. Excuse me, number 5, Easton Fox. Man, it's 2 purple teams. It's tough out here, Aiden.
Yeah, it's definitely tough to distinguish both of these purple teams.
Here's 21. Cooper Dewar once again. Hard collision. It's going to be a charge call. Possession to the Bobcats.
Man, this is an absolute slugfest. Just 2 very physical teams. I have a feeling this is going to be a much lower scoring game than the women's game that we saw earlier in the afternoon.
Peyton Smith playing that point guard position. John Butler back in the game, kind of doing what he does best in that paint. One-on-one, sizing up. Can't get it to fall, though, but does get his own rebound. A second chance here. Here's 11 and 1. C.J. Hicks gets it to go.
Man, got the extra rebound. Second chance point. Easy layup. Happened to get fouled on the shot. Great play there.
Easton Fox checking in for the Ozark Hillbillies.
Easton Fox coming back in for those Hillbillies. Be a 3rd free throw.
Already the 5th foul of the game against Ozark, and we still have 2:30 to go in this first quarter.
Man,
they're already in the bonus.
Has it gone by quick, Aiden?
It has.
So here comes Ozark, the point man, Cooper Dewar with the rock. This is the 14 right. A lot of ball movement right on that inside. Has a shot, tough one, gets fouled though. We'll go to the line. It's kind of been the story of tonight, Aiden, a lot of free throw shots.
Yeah, a lot of free throws. I mean, we've kept harping on it all game. I mean, the physicality, that's just going to be a theme of this game today, as Lawson Wright for Ozark will shoot 2.
Lawson Wright is the first one to go, the 5'10 junior. Still got another year of basketball left to play. But, you know, in these playoffs, might as well go for the whole thing. Isn't that right, Aiden?
Yeah, I think both of these teams are going to lay it all on the line. I mean, it's playoff basketball.
Wright ends up missing a second, but 21 Dewar does get the rebound. Here's a deep 3 for number 20 Lions. Just falls short.
Man, Ozark has had a lot of open threes, just haven't been able to convert yet.
Man, Lions once again, just off the back of that iron, fighting for the rebound. Wow! The Hillbillies get it back once again.
Just relentless rebounding aggression.
What a feed inside by Dewar. That's Easton Fox for 2. 10-7 with 1:50 to play in this first quarter.
Man, the intensity from the crowd, the game is really increasing. Crowd is really getting into it.
Oh, big time, Aiden. On the offensive side, here's John Butler. Butler doing what he does every single play. Going in that paint. Tough shot. Can't get it to fall. Butler is scoreless tonight, but you got to love the confidence. Quick dish inside. Great feed. Here's 0-0. Freeman gets it to go. Hillbillies cut it to 1.
Retake the lead. Ozark retakes the lead. And, man, a lot of these baskets are just not easy to come by. Just a really great game by both of these teams.
Here we go again. The Bobcats looking to do something. Who else? John Butler with the 3 ball. Off that back right side, and Ozark looks to push quick with the lead now. Let's see what they can do on this possession.
Yeah, it's been a real struggle from both of these teams beyond the arc.
Wow. Big back and forth there. Tough fight. Easton Fox does get fouled. We'll go to the line for another set of free throws.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the recipe from both teams. Try to get 3 the hard way. They can't really get it done behind the arc, at least so far in this first quarter. But, yeah, a lot of free throws. Could be a slow game.
Great analysis, Aiden. Got a sub coming in. Looks like number 2 Noah Houghton coming in. Second free throw's good. That'll make the score 10-12 Ozark Hillbillies. 35 seconds to play in this first quarter. Got to pick it up here if you are the Bobcats. 33, Carson McMillan stands at the top of that logo, looking for something to come up. Here's Hicks, had that and one early on in this first quarter. Now 24, Smith. Have to watch his three ball tonight. Goes in for the inside, has an easy lay and gets it to go. Great shot there by Smith.
Yeah, really good, tough basket there by Smith.
Man, who else? 21 Cash. Cooper Dewar carrying these Hillbillies on his back in this first quarter, and that's going to do it. 12-15, Hillbillies up 3.
Your score, 15-12.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
And we are back for the second quarter. A quick timeout, but what a first quarter regardless. Aiden Loney, I want to get your thoughts. Currently 12-15. The Hillbillies are leading by 3.
Yeah, Cooper Dewar hit a huge three at the end of that first quarter. Really felt like the momentum was shifting, so they probably didn't want that first quarter to end. Huge crowd involvement, especially from this Ozark side after that three. Man, just a really physical game. Just no easy baskets for either team. Really good game.
Yeah, Aiden, we saw it in that first game. The two teams that played first. It was the women's game, of course. Dardanelle and Pea Ridge. A lot of baskets made on that side, but you called it early on. This is a defensive battle type game, huh?
Yeah, I think this is going to be a half-court type of game. We saw the pace of play kind of increase in the middle portion of that first quarter, but it kind of just slowed down. I get the sense that that's not really the way that they want to play. Make it into a half-court, physical, down-low type of game.
Aiden Loney and Jack Scroll here with you tonight. We appreciate you guys joining us as we start this second quarter. Here's number 12, Norris. There's a nice little spin around. Wow, goes for the dunk. Can't quite get it to fall, though. Man, that would have been special.
Man, that was a good defensive play, good block. I feel like if he was not there, he could have pulled that off.
Here's the player of the first quarter, Dewar. Doing it himself. Gets a nice bump. Tough fadeaway on that free throw line. Can't get it to go. Number 5, Fox with the rebound, though. Here's 20, Lions. Driving to the inside. Can't get it to fall. Here comes the Bobcats. Quick transition. Almost should have been a charge there. No call, though. Tough shot for the Bobcats. We resume play with the Hillbillies.
Man, I thought there could have been a foul both ways. I agree that should have been a charge, and then they could have called a foul the other way. Referees kind of letting the play dictate, letting some stuff go.
Just a classic nitty-gritty, hard-fought game. A foul is called there, though. Number 2, that's Noah Houghton. He does not agree with that call.
And I'm going to have to agree with him. I did think he got a lot of ball there. Don't think that should have been a foul, especially the way that this game has been going.
Easton Fox, the 6'3" forward junior, can't get his first one to go. The Hillbillies still up 3 early in this second quarter. Man, Loney, I got to say, this is an entertaining game.
It is. Very different style of game than the ladies' game earlier. Very high-octane, 3 balls everywhere, but you're getting the complete opposite in this boys' game here.
And the best part, if you guys are viewing at home, this is going on at Prairie Grove High School. Still 2 games left after this one concludes. If you can make it out, I would highly recommend it, but we appreciate you joining this broadcast. We resume play with the Bobcats. Here's 12, trying to make a crazy pass there. 24, Smith. Nice little go-around, blocked by 21, Dewar. Who else?
Man, Cooper Dewar has been the player of the game very early so far for this Ozark team, making plays offensively and defensively.
Lions can't get that left-hand layup to go. Quick transition here from Houghton. Houghton almost loses possession. Trying to do it himself. Tough fadeaway. Can't get that one to go. Man, back and forth. Wow, Russell on the floor. Aiden Loney, all I'm seeing is pure aggression here.
I mean, yeah, you can see how badly these two teams want it. State playoffs, I mean, what more can you ask for? Both players diving for the ball. There's only 6 minutes left in the first half, by the way. Man, this is just pure cinema.
Playoff basketball at its finest, and you might not see it at the bottom left of your screen, but there's a whole student section coming out here to cheer on those Hillbillies. They're making their presence known for the Bobcats.
Yeah, I think this is going to come down to the fourth quarter. It's been a very close game. And once it gets to the fourth quarter, these students are going to go crazy.
Wow, Dewar, real tough shot. That's an air ball. Kind of a little bit rushed there from Dewar. Here comes Butler. Butler dishes it off to 33. That's McMillan. Nice little pump fake, but can't get the second shot to go. That will be Hillbillies' ball. With number 20 for the Bobcats coming in, Mason Zogelman. First time coming in tonight.
Man, it's been a real offensive struggle. Only 1 point for both teams combined in this second quarter, just over 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Teo Flake gives a look back to his head coach and advances the court. Teo Flake waves off any sort of screen. Dishes it to 14 right. Right standing at the top of the key, looking to do, gives it to Dewar. Dewar, you got to wonder if he's creating a shot. No, he passed it to Flake. Flake sizes up his defender. Easy right-hand leg. Can't get out to go. Wow, what a tip-in, though. A foul is called. Wow.
What a play. Great way to get the rebound, and somehow as his feet are getting taken underneath him.
Aiden, I can't even describe what's going on right now.
Yeah, I think they're actually calling an offensive foul. So Berryville will actually get the ball and do not count the basket. But I would like to say that was a great effort, great rebound, great way to put it back, just unfortunately doesn't count.
So it looks like John Butler was in the right place at the right time. He has the ball now offensively. Good little spin, tough shot. Still can't get it to go. No points for John Butler tonight, but he keeps shooting the ball. You love to see it.
Yeah, and I'm sure basketball players will tell you all the time, shooters shoot. Don't lose your confidence just because you've missed a few shots. I mean, we saw that with Darius Acuff of the Arkansas Razorbacks yesterday.
Great pull, Aiden, yes. Here's Butler again. Let's see if he can get back on track. Gives it to Smith. Smith doing it himself. Off the side of the backboard. Not a great shot there. Hillbillies look to capitalize.
Man, I think both of these teams kind of need to move the ball a little bit more, find the open shot.
Man, right, just short, but chases rebound, nearly gets it. Here's Smith on the transition. 11. Oh, gets it to go. That's CT Hicks. Looks like a timeout is called. 2-point game. We will be back in just a second.
30-second timeout for the Ozark Hillbillies.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
We welcome you back out of that timeout. Current score 14-16. Man, do we have a game, Aiden Loney.
Yes, it's been a great game. There hasn't been much scoring, so you kind of think it's a snoozer, boring game, but there was action-packed plays back and forth. Crowds getting into it. Great game here in Prairie Grove, Arkansas.
Cooper Dewar. Wow, what a pass there. Cannot get the basket to fall, but a foul is called. Wow, the Hillbillies do not like that from the crowd at all.
You know, I did think that was probably a foul, but man, that is a late call, and the crowd is letting the referees hear it. I mean, he called it a good probably 3 or 4 seconds after that play, so I can understand that frustration.
Looks like 0-0 Drake Furman shooting 2. The ball does not lie. That first one goes, brings the lead up to 3 points. First check-in for Cooper Perrin for those Hillbillies. Looks like Teo Flake takes a seat. Both free throws good for the Hillbillies, and here come the Bobcats. Down 4, 4:30 to go in the second quarter. Here's Smith. We've seen a lot of him tonight. Once again, going to the lane, gets the foul call, can't get the basket to fall, but will shoot 2.
Yeah, Peyton Smith going to the line again. He has been one of those guys driving it to the hoop, trying to get as many free throws as possible, trying to chip away at this deficit.
Smith's got a large crowd, gets that first one to go. 100% when the Bobcats are at the line, this arena gets a lot louder.
Yeah, it's hard to tell how many fans from each team there are just because they're both purple. So, but both teams' fans have been getting very into it.
Very true, Aiden Loney. Here's Smith's second free throw. Gets that to go. Just a 2-point game now. Head coach for the Hillbillies, Brad Johnson, drawing up some sort of play. Let's see if it goes in full motion here. Wow, deep 3 there. Can't get it to go. That is Lawson Wright.
Yeah, deep 3, but he was left wide open. I don't blame him for taking that shot.
Here's the Bobcats now. Wow, Smith, once again, just doing it himself. Will go back to that line. And gosh, I'm seeing purple cheer, but I'm also seeing purple scream. That is the theme of tonight. Wow, 2 crowds of purple, but overall, 2 more free throws.
Yes, Smith going to the line again. I thought maybe that was a little bit of a soft call, but I mean, this is just a tough game for the referees. It's such a physical game. It's really hard to draw that line to what is and is not a foul.
I gotta say, the crowd is really coming from our side, Aiden. A lot of people showing out tonight as Peyton Smith gets ready to take his potentially game-tying free throw. High arcing there, but gets it to go. Randy Qualls is in now. Dewar gives it to Purrin. Dewar with the deep 3. Can't get that to fall. Nearly gets tipped back in the basket. Wow. Will be Berryville Bobcats basketball.
Yeah, Dewar made a 3 at the end of that first quarter. He shot a couple after that, just haven't gotten them to fall.
Man, Aiden, if you're the Hillbillies, do you want Dewar to keep shooting those, or do you want to spread the wealth a little bit?
Yeah, I think, as I said earlier, I do think they need to spread the wealth, find that open shot.
Peyton Smith, once again, kind of the Cooper Dewar of the Bobcats. Both of these guys going back and forth. Crazy pass there by Dewar, but Wright recovers. Here's Wright now, dishes it out. Great pop fake, free throw jumper is good. That's 23 Cooper Perrin, his first points of the night.
Man, that was one of the better possessions of the game I've seen from Ozark. I really like that dribble drive kind of offense there. Make the defense collapse and maybe open it up for some 3 balls.
20-20 with 2:50 to go before this first half expires. Here's 24 Smith. Who else? Wow, good jump stop there. Now, number 12 coming down, that's Clausen. Excuse me, that's not Clausen, that's Norris. Norris loses the ball, but Stetson stays with the Bobcats. Yeah,
Bobcats having trouble finding an open man, finding an open shot. Really great defense by the Hillbillies.
Smith will inbound. Deep pass. There goes C.T. Hicks. Wow, deep 3. Off the back of the iron.
Probably a little bit too ambitious there by McClellan.
That was nearly logo, Loney.
He had a little bit of time on the shot clock to maybe come a little bit closer.
Doing it himself once again. Draws the foul. It's Cooper Dewar going to the line.
Yeah, foul on Hicks for Berryville. I would agree with that. He didn't really have a chance to go for that shot. And he will... Oh, he
actually
will not
be an inbound, yeah.
Yeah, so they call that on the floor instead of a shooting foul.
Here comes in number 1. That's Jakin Houghton for these Bobcats. C.T. Hicks takes a rest. Wow, great pass there. Wright does not take it. Little jump stop in the inside. Air ball will go out and be Bobcat basketball.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that layup was tipped or not, but it didn't catch anything, as it will be Berryville basketball.
Gosh, I gotta love that pass there. Jakin Houghton and Noah Houghton on the same page, both in the game now. Here's 24 Smith. Looks like a moving screen called on Houghton. That's number 2, Noah Houghton. And it'll be Hillbillies ball.
Yeah, Berryville fans not very happy about that call. I feel like both teams have been a little bit unhappy with how this game has been officiated, but I'm going to try to side on with the officials. This has been a tough game to officiate.
Berryville brings in Mason Zogelman. Wow, can't get that one to go. That was Doer once again. Kind of starting to get cold. Here's 20 to sub Zogelman now. Over to Houghton. Houghton inside, number 12, that's Norris. Can't get it to fall. Man, Loney, just pure defense.
Man, Ozark has really clamped down. Not that they didn't clamp down in the first quarter, but continuing that into this second quarter. Great defense.
Wow, that's a bullet pass to the inside. Now a 3-ball, that's Curran, gets it to go.
Man, the big man with the 3-ball.
That's 2 in a row for him. Curran sizing up on defense now. Oh, a pick away. Here's Wright on the transition.
Double dribble.
Blown, but wow, double dribble.
Man, he had a wide open breakaway layup and just a mental error double dribble. Man, it looked like they were snatching the momentum, and then you just give it right back. That's got to be so frustrating for Ozark.
Wow. Talking about not capitalizing there. That is unfortunate for the Hillbillies. 2023 Hillbillies still up 3. Here's Norris. Wow, great ball movement here by the Bobcats. Here's 24 Smith. Foul should have been called. A tough shot there. Rebound Perrin. Tries to get it on transition. Here's Lyons. Perrin. Oh, great feed. There's Doer. Fakes the shot. Tough fadeaway 3. Too strong. Possession will stay with the Bobcats.
Man, Doer is still going with those three-point shots, even contested. His confidence has not wavered at all, and I respect it.
Norris dishes it over to Houghton. Houghton with 15. Shot clock is off. Here's McMillan. Over to Smith. 5 seconds. Smith. Tough jump shot. Too strong, off the back of the iron. Doer with the rebound, and that'll do it for this first half here at Perry Grove High School. 20-23, Hillbillies leading by 3. We will see you after this first half. Time concludes.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food, to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today, and I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
We welcome you back after a quick break here at Prairie Grove High School. Currently halftime, 20-23. The Ozark Hillbillies have the lead. Up 3 in this first half. Aiden, what are your biggest takeaways so far in that first half?
Yeah, if you have not been watching in this first half, it has been a very physical game. Really tough to get baskets from both teams, just playing great defense. Very physical game. I feel like Ozark has been the better team. I feel like they've had better offensive possessions. They're only up 3, but I kind of think that they have been maybe better than a 3-point lead, better in that first half.
The biggest players in my eyes to watch out for so far, of course, Cooper Doer on that Hillbilly side. And for the Bobcats, Peyton Smith. Both of those players have been leading the charge tonight for these respective programs. But, man, this is really close.
Yeah, really close game. I mean, even though that I think that Ozark has been the better team in this first half, I mean, with the way that it's going, it could be, Berryville could very easily win this game with the way there's been so many fouls. It really could just be whoever has more free throws might win this game.
So, Aiden, you've been involved in sports for, honestly, forever now. If you are one of these two coaches going into halftime, what are you saying to these players to come out in the second half and get this game a victory?
Yeah, I mean, I said it at the end of that first half, but I really liked Ozark's offense in the last few minutes of that second quarter. Kind of dribble drive offense, really collapsed the defense, and really opened up a lot of three-point shots for Ozark, for the Hillbillies, and they were able to get some open threes and maybe just go back to the rim for some movement of that Berryville defense. Berryville kind of started to get into that towards the end of this second quarter, but Berryville, they're just completely out of sorts. They just can't even really find open players to just everything down low is just covered, just contested shots. I mean, they scored 20 points, but man, those are good 20 points. Like, just great defense from both teams.
Yeah, 100% a defensive battle. We see the first team coming back onto the court. It should be popping on your screen here in a second. Yes, it is. The team in white, the Berryville Bobcats, back out here shooting. Getting ready for the second half. We'll see in a second. The Ozark Hillbillies about to come out as well. 2 minutes to go until we tip once again. Man, it doesn't seem like a long halftime break at all for these two teams.
Yeah, no, it does not. 8-minute quarters, and then we got 8-minute halftime. So, yeah, really quick games, but an hour-ish. So, yeah, really great, intense game.
And as a reminder, still 2 games for you guys at home tonight. Aiden and I will be on the call for the next one, the final women's game of this Thursday evening. That will be with Berryville and Waldron. And there'll be one more after that. That one's at 7 p.m.
Yeah, it will be the boys' match between Pottsville and Prairie Grove, home team Prairie Grove.
Wow, what a game.
Yeah, So that'll be the second boys match of the night. And
You'll
man,
be calling that with Lynn, right?
I'll be there with Lynn, and man, that will be an exciting game. I am really looking forward to that. You know, when I walked into this arena, I was like, man, like this is one of the nicer high school basketball arenas that I've come to, with all these seat backs and brand new floor that they've just installed within the past year. Really nice facility here. Prairie Grove. I'm expecting some big things from this Prairie Grove student section and from their fans. I want an electric atmosphere for this game tonight.
I mean, heck, if you're hosting the regional finals, you got to show out at your home court. I mean, what an advantage, right?
I completely agree. I mean, you know, and I don't want to scoff at the other fans either. I mean, we're probably about 75% full of this arena for not even the two or for the home team. Just really great atmosphere. And if this game is close in the fourth quarter, man, it's going to be highly contentious.
25 seconds away from this second half starting. I got to point this out real quick, Aiden. The Berryville Bobcats came out 2 minutes ago in that first half, got some shots up. I saw every player shooting over there on the opposite side. The Ozark Hillbillies didn't put up a single shot. Walked over, kind of looked tired in my opinion. I wonder if that plays a role at all, just getting those quick little shots before the second half starts.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much that might mean, but hey, maybe that's just what they're used to.
Yeah.
Maybe it's superstition. You know, if you're winning, maybe just take a breather. You know, very physical, high-paced game. So yeah, just kind of take a breather.
So the Bobcats inbound, and we resume play. Down 3. Here's Peyton Smith. Starting the game again, once again, John Butler. Back to Smith. Smith trying to work with his right hand. Can't get anything to go there. Goes with his left. Here's Butler. Going inside the paint. Tough shots. Dishes out to 11. Gets scooped up by Cooper Dewar. Here comes 11, Skolarski. Had a pretty good first quarter, but wasn't on the court for a while in that second quarter. Here's 14, right, wide open. Too strong off the back of the iron. Foul doesn't get called. Don't know if that was a foul, but it will be Bobcats ball.
Yeah, I think it was a push in the back by Ozark. I couldn't tell exactly who it was, but man, another open 3 for Ozark. Just not been able to fall. They've had some open looks, just, yeah, not been able to really consistently shoot the 3 ball.
Norris to Hicks. Now here's Butler. Butler with Fox guarding him. Trying to do it all in the paint. Here's 12, Norris. Too strong. That's kind of been the theme tonight on those 3 balls. A little too much power with those jump shots. Here's 11, Skolarski. Gets it to go. Skolarski scores. Brings the lead up to 5 points for these Hillbillies.
Yeah, really good layup there. Driving it in the lane. Nice 2.
Smith loses possession. Skolarski picks up. Oh my, wide open 3. Caleb Lyons just off the mark. Sails over the back of the backboard. Man, gotta say, Ozark got lucky there. I'm sorry, Berryville got lucky there.
Yeah, Berryville is completely on their heels. It just feels like the dam is cracking. Ozark feels ready to pounce and really extend this lead.
Here's Butler. Loves that paint work. Finally gets his first shot to go. Big bucket there by the Berryville Bobcats.
Yeah, Butler there with the 2. Another tough 2. Just really good game by both of these teams, as I've said many times.
Yeah, we keep it at 3 points. Here's Wright on the offensive side. Now Lyons. Lyons looking for a pass. Gets to the inside. There's Fox now. Fox being double teamed. Has to dish it out to Wright. Wright over the Lions. Lyons loses possession but gets the ball back. Here's Dewar. Doing it himself. An easy lay. Great footwork by the big man.
Dewar living up to the name he is doing, that's for sure, man. Going into the paint, establishing his presence, and getting a tough 2.
Butler in the paint. Dishes it over to number 11. That's John Skolarski. Nope. That's CT Hicks, excuse me. He is fouled and will shoot 2.
Yeah, Dewar not very happy with that call. And I think I might agree. It looked like he was going straight up. I think that's just a good defensive play. Not really sure what he should do differently on that play, so I feel his frustration.
Hicks gets his first one to go. This will cut the lead to 3 if he makes it. Student section loud doesn't affect him, though. 24-27. We got a game here in Prairie Grove High School.
It's been a game all game, and I don't expect it to change anytime soon. It's going to be a game all the way till zeros are on at the end of the fourth quarter.
Skolarski going to be in the field general. The quarterback, as some will say. Here's Fox. Great play there. Gets the tip in to go. Doesn't make that initial shot, but way to follow up to get that too.
Yeah, I took the words right out of my mouth as I was going to say it. Way to stay with the shot, get a rebound, and get that second chance.
Skolarski tries to get a pick away there. Gets called for a foul. Looks like a reach in. Be an inbound for the Bobcats. Here comes in number 10, Randy Qualls. Great step back there by the Bobcats. Now here's 11, C.T. Hicks, over to Butler. Butler, once again, doing it himself, puts up a tough shot, can't get it to go. Quails jumps way up in the sky for that rebound.
Man, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but just another great defensive play to force a not good shot.
Step back for the Hillbillies, can't get it to go. Attempt the rebound over Butler. Kind of happened in that first half. We saw that play happen once, Aiden.
Yeah, going over the back, and you could tell right away.
Fans did not like that one.
Yeah, but I think I would agree with that call. Easton Fox going over the back like you saw in that first half on that play that was finished, and even you thought it was going to be an and one. But yeah, going over the back, so I agree with that call.
So Fox goes to the bench now. That means 23. Perrin comes in. You remember that first half, he had 2 big three-pointers for this Hillbilly squad. Here's Butler now. Tries to get some fancy footwork going. Can't get it to go. Has to go to the backcourt to get that ball. 15 on the shot clock. He brings it up fast. Makes a little move. Does a spin around. Tough layup. Gets his own rebound, though. Finally gets it to go. There is John Butler.
Yeah, it looked like Butler was kind of leaning into the contact, which I don't agree with, and you saw it on that shot. He missed it, but he eventually put it back for the 2.
Foul called, looks like number 33, Carson McMillan. It is indeed. Wow, it'll send Dewar to the line.
I think we got an inbound play.
Oh, yes, you're right. Houghton checks back in for Butler. 3:50 to go in this third quarter. Dewar asking for the ball. Inbound instead goes to 14 right. Tough layup. Does a little somersault on that far side. Berryville with the rock now. Could have been a foul there. 33 shoots that ball. That's McMillan. Good rebound there by Perrin.
Yeah, open 3 there for McMillan. Just not able to get it to fall. It's just been a real struggle from both teams beyond the arc.
Dewar, nice bounce pass in for Perrin. Perrin all by himself. Fancy footwork. And gets it to go. That's a great shot by Cooper Perrin.
Yeah, extends the lead to 5. It just seems like Ozark, they're just having trouble pulling away in this game, even though they've been the better team, I feel like, for a large portion of this game.
Bobcats try to stay in it. Smith puts up a shot. Foul is called.
Man, it's just been a really slow game, just a lot of fouls. And I don't mean that in a bad way, just a lot of fouls being called, and it's just guys going to the line. Like I said at the halftime, it could be very well who can make more free throws and take advantage of what the other team's given them.
It definitely seems the case for these Bobcats. They seem like they're at the line almost every other possession.
Yeah, and I think that's intentional. I mean, they recognize the Ozark's aggression on defense and are trying to drive it to the hoop and get some fouls.
Here's Dewar once again, trying to shimmy up that defense. Great feed inside, dish back out. Jump fake, pass inside once again to the paint. Gets his own rebound, that's 10, gets the and 1! Randy Qualls!
Wow, Qualls, a great offensive play. Wasn't able to get that first shot to go, and then gets the and 1. Incredible play as the crowd goes crazy, and he will try to extend the lead to 6.
Man, talk about a guy that just fights for that rock. Great play. Here's Dewar, speaking of that, with the rebound. Deep 3, Perrin! It's good!
Man, it seems like at multiple times in this game, Ozark has had a chance to really extend this lead with a 3-ball, and they do that, extending the lead to 8. Great shot, as it feels like a lot of momentum's with them.
Peyton Smith brings the Bobcat crowd back into it, and that will be a timeout called. Excited to go up to 30-36. Bobcats down 6. 2:24 left to go in this third quarter. We'll see you in a sec.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
We are back from timeout. Both teams respectively in their huddles now, trying to draw up the best game plan they can to beat each other. Aiden, in this third quarter, what have you seen that has stood out to you the most?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this third quarter has kind of played out like the rest of this first half. I mean, it's just very physical. Guys trying to get fouls, driving to the basket, and Ozark has tried to pull away a little bit. They're up 6. The lead was as much as 8, and Ozark will inbound the ball with a chance to extend that lead even further.
Here we go again. Hillbillies bringing up that basketball. 2:20 to go in this third quarter. Dewar, deep 3, step back, it's good! Dewar doing it for these Hillbillies.
Man, that is a tough basket. Kind of a little bit of a fadeaway 3. Dewar, his second 3 of the game. Great shot.
C.T. Hicks does a nice spin around, runs over Dewar, can't get the shot to go, but rebound for the Bobcats, it's in. Great possession there. Great basket by Peyton Smith.
Yeah, a couple times I thought there could have been a foul both ways. I'm kind of glad that the officials are letting them play, at least on that possession. Just a great offensive play.
Here's Lyons, deep 2, in and out. Smith looks to push fast. Man, what a tough shot. Nearly gets it to go for the and 1. He'll shoot 2 instead.
Man, that would have been the highlight of the night if Peyton Smith would have been able to get that reverse layup, and it would have been an and 1, and I just know Berryville and their fans would have gone crazy. Huge missed opportunity to really kind of snatch back the momentum.
And Smith misses that first free throw. That's gut-wrenching if you're a Bobcat fan, but still plenty of time left in this game. 1:36 in this third quarter. We still got one more to play. 32-39, make that 33-39.
Yeah, I say that was a big missed opportunity, but let me be clear, that is a very tough shot to pull off. Would have been huge if they could have got it, though.
Dewar bringing it up as the point guard while Skolarski sits on the bench. Tough pass there for Wright. Wright fakes the 3, puts up a floater. Can't get it to go. Kind of holding on to Peyton Smith there, but he rallies. Here's 33 McMillan. Tries to get it inside. Great tip up by Dewar. Smith rebounds. Too strong. Man, Aiden, this game is non-stop.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too aggressive of a play for Peyton Smith. I do like the aggression from this Bobcats team to try to get a trap, maybe force a turnover. But yeah, like I said, just a little bit too aggressive as they call the foul.
Now number 10, Qualls bringing it up. Uh-oh, you know who it is. 23. Too strong. That was Cooper Perrin. But possession back, Wright fighting for it. It will be Hillbilly basketball.
Man, just both teams, aggression. They are not giving up, and they're playing full-court basketball. When they give away the ball, they do not give up and try to force turnovers, both of these teams.
Dewar, so calm. 38 seconds left to go in this third. Gives it to Qualls. Qualls calling for something, it looks like. Bunch of screens being set in the paint. Now here's Lyons. Lyons into Dewar. Looks like Perrin's open on that right wing, but Wright takes it anyway. It's good. Cash!
Man, they finally get one of those wide open 3s to fall. It just seemed like it was going to happen at some point as they extend the lead to 9. And maybe we're getting a sense of a pulling away for Ozark.
10 seconds here. Smith has to stop. 11. Big shot. Too short. And great rebound there by Perrin.
Yeah, gotta hurry.
Half court heave, too strong. That'll do it for the third quarter. 33-42 Hillbillies taking a command in charge. Let's see if those Bobcats can bring it back in this fourth quarter.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Aiden Loney, just enough time for a water break. We are about ready to start this fourth quarter here at Prairie Grove High School in Prairie Grove, Arkansas. Man, first game was a thriller. Pete Ridge got it done. Second game now, it's just as good, if not better, but a little different. More of a defensive battle.
Yeah, defensive battle. No easy baskets. And yeah, we're starting to see Ozark kind of use that three ball. They've made a couple here as of late to try to pull away. And like I said, I mentioned it a few times that, yeah, they've had open threes, just haven't been able to connect on those that they have as of late. And you've seen that pulling away with a 9-point lead where really it's been like a 2 or 3 point game a majority of this game.
You notice Easton Fox did start this game. He had a good first half, but Cooper Perrin stays on the court for these Hillbillies. That's got to mean something with the three balls he's been splashing lately. Here he is again. Why not? Butler with the rebound. Here's Butler in the inside. Smartly gives it up to Hicks. Just a classic baseline jumper. Great play there.
Yeah, Butler drives to the basket, not able to get what he is looking for. Just great defense by this Ozark team. And then a nice, calm mid-range.
Dewar with the quarterback pass over to Wright. Wright looking for something. Oh, could be a steal. Here's Butler in transition. Great play by the Bobcats. Cuts the lead to only 5.
And then Butler almost causes another turnover. He has a tremendous work rate. Man, he is all over the court for this Bobcat team.
Perrin. Butler picks it away. Wow, Dewar, great hustle. Here's Perrin. Fake shot. Good.
Man, that is too bad. Butler almost got a third turnover in probably like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Man, just great defensive ability by Butler. It's too bad they could not have secured that possession.
Deep three, high arcing ball. It's short. And the student section is letting 11 CT Hicks hear that one.
Yeah, an air ball there. Just makes you shudder if you're a basketball player. Just, you never want to have that. A little bit short on that one. Just, yeah, as Ozark will take the ball up with a 7-point lead with 6.5 to go.
John Skolarski checked back into the game. He is now on the court. Foul called. It will be possession back. Cooper Doer does not believe it.
Yeah, I think I'm with Dewar here. I'm not really sure what happened there. And yeah, he's having a talk with the official. Yeah, I just not quite sure I agree with that call.
Nor does the head coach, Brad Johnson. He's letting them have it. The student section obviously isn't loving it, but Peyton Smith brings up the rock regardless. Butler over to Hicks. Nice little spin around, trying to do the best in the paint. Almost a pass. I think it was poked away by Dewar there. Great way to recover after that previous foul.
Yeah. I mean, he is, again, another guy with high work rate, just putting in work on both ends of the floor.
Here's Dewar now. They're going all around the court. Body's falling on the ground. Too strong off the back of the iron. Rebound. Peyton Smith. Foul called on Easton Fox. Looks like he just checked into the game as well. Perrin sitting. But immediately he's back up, coming back in for Fox.
Yeah, Ozark not able to get the rebound there. I would have liked to see him maybe get a little bit closer to the basket. Just a long mid-range, just kind of a low percentage shot. Would have liked to see him get a little bit closer.
5:50 to go in this fourth quarter. They need a basket here as those Bobcats. Here's Butler. Nice spin inside the paint. Gets it to go and one.
Man, Butler has really turned it up in this fourth quarter. He's been the player of this quarter. Gets it to go, and it felt like that ball was on the rim for eternity as he gets it to fall. and one.
Aiden, you called it early in the first half. If you're a shooter, you just got to keep shooting. Butler must have been listening to this broadcast because that's exactly what he's doing as he gets that free throw to go. 4-point game inside Prairie Grove Arena.
Absolutely use that body and get to the rim. Use that physicality to try to go to the rim and get an and one, and he did exactly that.
Lions inside to Doer. Doer, foul.
Yeah, I don't know if the hands stayed straight up like McClellan is trying to say there, so I agree with that call as Doer will go to the line.
Doer from the charity stripe gets that first one to go. Brings the lead up to 5 points with just under 5.5 to go in this fourth quarter. Can't get the second one to fall, but Perrin nearly gets the rebound, hits off number 11. That's CT Hicks. It will be Hillbilly ball.
Man, it kind of looked like to me that it might have been off Ozark, but the referee, his opinion is the only one that matters, and it'll be their ball.
Lions. Money. That's all I can say about it. Brings the lead up to 7 now.
Man, I will say I really, really like Ozark's aggression in getting offensive rebounds, and it has really paid off for them, a big reason why they have this lead.
Smith trying to put the team on his back, has to settle the pass. Here's 33 McMillan over to Butler, player of the fourth quarter so far. Now back to Smith. Smith to Butler. Butler fakes the three, goes inside. Foul is called on Perrin. Man, head coach Brad Johnson can't believe it.
Yeah, he had him dead to rights. It looked like they were going to get a travel, but bailed out our Berryville and Butler as they do call the foul. So yeah, kind of a tough break there for Ozark.
Bobcats inbound once again. Here's Hicks. Kind of all alone in the paint. Good strip away there by Doer.
Great defensive play by Doer to force a turnover.
Wow, transition play too strong there from Lions. Man, if I were the Bobcats here, I'd go fast.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. With 4.5 to go, down 7, you really need to increase the pace of this game.
Oh, he gets it to go. That's Butler there. Man, finally finding his step in that paint spot, Aiden.
Man, Butler with 12 points in this game. Feels like he has all 12 in this quarter.
As a timeout is called. 4:13 to go, 5-point game. All fans on their feet. We will be back very shortly to recap this final game.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
Viewers at home, we welcome you back to an intense matchup, our first boys matchup of the day, the Thursday 4A regional tournament here at Prairie Grove High School. As you guys know, Berryville Bobcats going against those Ozark Hillbillies. The Hillbillies currently up by 5 with 4:13 left to go in the fourth quarter. Aiden, some final thoughts before we get into this final matchup.
Yeah, we are getting into the home stretch here. About a little bit over 4 minutes to go. And man, I am just shaking with excitement to see how this plays out. It's been a really good game, highly contentious game. Both teams just are not willing to give up. Just a great game by both of these teams.
Lions inbounds to right to Doer. Kind of been the player of the night as we've seen so far. Great jump stop, wow! Doer, huge basket. Brings the lead up to 7.
Man, Doer with a really tough basket there, kind of going off balance, gets it to go. That's just been the theme of this game for both teams.
Man, the Bobcats into 3 here. Smith going inside. Wow, great underhand layup by Smith. Lead stays at 5 points.
Yeah, Ozark trying to slow down this pace. 3.5 to go. They have the 5-point advantage. And with this 35-second shot clock, you can milk a little bit more clock than you're used to in the college game.
Doer with a wild pass inside. That is Skolarski. Gets it to go, gets above 50 points. 3:20 left to go in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, Berryville kind of having a little bit of a leaky defense here in the last probably minute or two of this game, so really need to clean it up.
Wow, big steal there by Wright. And they hold. They take their time.
Yeah, exactly what they need to do. Slow down this game, walk it up, dribble it up at the top, near half court, find an open shot. You don't need to force anything.
Looks like 11, CT Hicks gets called on a blocking foul, if I'm correct there, Aiden. Will be an inbound for the Hillbillies.
Yeah, Ozark is not in the bonus yet, so they're going to need a foul. I know we're not quite to that point yet, but whenever it comes time, they will not be in the bonus, so they will need to foul a couple more times to get into the bonus.
Cooper Dewar over to Lawson Wright. Here's Cooper Perrin now. Dewar getting trapped. Top of the screen, there's 11. Skolarski loses the rock. Butler recovers. Quick transition, 2:30 to go. Butler out to 33. That's McMillan. Just off the mark.
Man,
rebound by Lions.
Man, Butler, great way to drive to the basket and find an open three. Felt like he had to make that three if he wanted to come back into this game, but it just might be too little too late with just over 2 minutes to go, down 7.
Dewar, a tough charge there. Dewar doesn't agree with it once again, but that's great play by the Bobcats.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Dewar, well, I should say I don't agree with Dewar there. He kind of extended his elbow and made him, he initiated the contact for that offensive foul, so I'm not going to side with Dewar on this one. I agree with that foul call.
Looks like the Hillbillies are going small ball now, taking out Cooper Perrin for number 10, Randy Qualls. And here comes out Cooper Dewar as well. I believe this might be his first hit of the game, Aiden.
Yeah, and he looks tired, so probably a well-deserved rest for him, as Berryville will call a timeout.
Good timeout there. 2:03 left to go. We will see you guys in just a quick second.
30-second timeout for the Berryville.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
And we are back for the final 2 minutes of this fourth quarter game between the Ozark Hillbillies and the Berryville Bobcats. Inbound by the Bobcats. We resume play now.
Yeah, Berryville has to score on this possession if they want to have a chance at winning this game.
Smith almost loses the rock. Sizes up his defender. Here's Butler. Looks to take the three. Goes inside. Tough two. And it falls. 46-51 with 1:45 to go.
Man, fancy lay there. That is not an easy shot there, but still down 5.
Here's Skolarski now. Looks like a timeout called. Yep, just to bring Cooper Dewar in.
60-second timeout.
We'll keep going. We won't call timeout here. It will be a 60-second timeout, but this will give us time to recap what's been going on so far. Aiden, to the viewers at home, people that may just be tuning in, what have we seen tonight from these two teams?
Yeah, I mean, I've probably been a broken record this whole game. It feels like I've said it so many times throughout this game. Physicality, defense. That has been the two themes of this game. They go hand in hand, just a lot of tough baskets, great defensive possessions, no easy points. It's just been a great game by both teams. Ozark has been the better team, as evidenced by this 5-point advantage with a minute and a half to go. And yeah, they're trying to do their best to hold on. They've been having a little bit of a lead this whole game, been kind of 2 or 3, 5 points, just can't quite pull away. They've had a couple opportunities with some open threes, but yeah, it's been a really close game all game. But Berryville, they are not going away. And man, Butler, he has really been a guy, especially in this fourth quarter, for this Berryville team that has stood out to me. And I just love the way he plays, the way he hustles, his work rate on defense, forcing turnovers, and driving to the basket. He's just a well-rounded player. Would suck to see him go out like this.
1:30 left in this fourth quarter. Hillbillies with the ball. Of course, who else? Dewar. Over to Skarsky. Dewar once again. 9 on the shot clock. Has to hurry up. Takes a three-pointer. Too strong. Butler with the rebound. Transition play. 3-on-3. Butler inside. Too strong. Rebound. Looks like it's hit out by the Bobcats. That'll be Hillbilly basketball.
Yeah, I think they were saying there that it was off C.T. Hicks when he was standing out of bounds. He might have touched it, I think. If not, I don't know how that would have been off of the Bobcats, so I'm assuming that's what the referee saw there. But, man, I would have loved to see Butler pass out for an open three like he did a couple minutes ago, but wasn't able to see him.
Wow, quick ball movement here by the Hillbillies. 1 minute left to go. Down 5 points. They have to foul. That's number 2, Noah Houghton, giving the foul to Teo Flake. He hasn't been in for a while.
Yeah, and for the viewers at home, saying that it might be a little early to foul, I did mention earlier that they are not in the bonus, so they will not automatically go to the free throw line. Still need one more foul in favor of Ozark to go into the bonus.
I'd like to point out there, Aiden, notice how they did not foul number 21, Cooper Dewar. They waited for Dewar to pass it to Flake and fouled him immediately. I wonder if that's some sort of rule, knowing that Dewar can shoot free throws, I guess?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure the thought process. Maybe can't foul the same guy twice in a row, or maybe thought he was going to go to the line. Not quite sure, but now they are in the bonus, so next foul will be free throws for Ozark.
Foul called on the Bobcats. That'll send Dewar to the line. Didn't even have to inbound it here. Crowd is not liking that, actually.
I think I'm going to have to agree with the call there. I mean, he was getting absolutely mugged by 2 guys, so I will agree with that call. But I do understand the frustration from the Berryville team. It's a very highly contentious game.
Big miss there by Dewar. Still a 5-point game with 50 to go.
Yeah, huge miss there, because if he were to make both of those free throws, it would have been a 7-point advantage. But now, even if he makes the shot, it will be a 2-possession game. If he makes it, it'll be a 6-point lead.
Misses both, but rebounded by Fox. Butler leading the charge with the ball. Here's 12, Norris. Norris out 2. Hicks can't get it to fall. Great rebound. Smith on the turnaround. Tough shot. Now Butler gets the rock back. Throws it inside. Is fouled. That will stop the clock. But only 2 free throws. That might be costly for these Bobcats.
Man, Butler goes to the line already with 14 points. Ozark fans not happy with that call. Thought he was going straight up. But yeah, like I've kind of said throughout this game that, yeah, this is a difficult game to officiate. It's been a very physical game. It's hard to draw the line of what constitutes a foul and what's just good physical defensive play.
Man, you really hate to see it. John Butler misses his first free throw. That'll lead the score at 46-51 with 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, critical miss there. He had to make both of those shots to get to a 3-point deficit, but he does make that one.
Gets the second to fall. Looks like they'll have to foul pretty quick. Going in for Flake. Butler gets the foul called. Flake will shoot 2.
Yeah, shot clock turned off. Couldn't wait to try to get that backcourt violation, and they will elect to go straight for the foul to try to get this ball back.
Arena pretty silent. I say that as the cheerleaders start to cheer on that far side of the court, but overall, Flake not hearing too much noise as he takes this first free throw shot.
Yeah, you can just feel the tension in the air.
Man, doesn't get that first one to fall. You really wonder if Butler made his first shot, it'd be 48-51. If he misses the second, it's a 1-possession game.
Yeah, neither one of these teams are really snatching the momentum. Feels like both of them are kind of giving opportunities to the one or the other.
Wow, Flake misses both, but Dewar gets the rebound. He will now go back to the line with 25 to play.
Man, back-to-back times at the line where Ozark has missed both free throws. So 0 for their last 4 from the line, but luckily for them, they get the rebounds, and Dewar will go to the line, another opportunity to extend the lead to 6.
First shot does go in for Dewar. That brings the lead up to 5 points now. Speaking of number 5, Easton Fox will check in. The junior forward. Here's Dewar, gets his second to go. 6-point game, 25 to go on the clock.
Yeah, got to get a 3 here. Down 6, cut that to a 1-possession lead.
Here's Smith. Shoots up a tough one, but it cashes. Smith, huge three-pointer.
Yeah, huge three-pointer, and man, he has been a great player for this Berryville team. Their leading scorer with 23 points.
And with 16 seconds to go, timeout was called on the floor, but we're going to keep it rolling here. 3-point game, Aiden. Of course, you want to foul immediately. Beyond that, what is Berryville hoping for?
I mean, really, you just got to hope for some luck. Got to hope that Ozark misses 2 at the line. I mean, we're not quite in that critical single-digit second left to go, so they can still maybe win the game if they make 1 or 2 free throws. But, man, it would really help if he goes 0 for 2 at the line and get Berryville an opportunity with the ball to maybe get a 3 to tie the game.
Man, wouldn't that be special? Both teams came in from over an hour away from this location, and man, I gotta say it again, give a shout out to these fans. They did travel well, especially that student section at that bottom left side of the stands, cheering Ozark on from the get-go of this game. And now they will inbound to potentially win this first matchup on this Thursday night for the 4A Boys Regional Tournament.
Yeah, we probably got about 30 to 50 students there, and man, you said an hour away. When I was in high school, I don't know if I'm driving an hour away to go to a playoff game.
Very true. Aiden Loney. Lions to inbound. Wow, gets it to Dewar. Can't get a foul. Wow! Almost loses the ball, but a foul is called. Dewar will shoot 2. Number 12, Hudson Norris, almost got that ball back for the Bobcats.
Yeah, this Berryville defense, very aggressive. And, man, I thought they were going to force a turnover there. But they did call the foul against Dewar, or in favor of Dewar, as he will shoot 2. He went 2 for 2 from the line last time. Let's see if he does it again.
Some noise man on the far side. Wow, he misses the first free throw. That is huge. Still a 1-possession game, 50-53. Dewar.
Man, Brad Johnson, their Ozark head coach, has got to be pulling his hair out.
Wow, Dewar does make the second, though. Still a 4-point game now. 2 possessions.
Yeah, critical free throw there. You had to hit at least 1 of 2.
Here's Smith, makes Skolarski fall, shoots a high arcing 3, just short. Dewar with the rebound, and that might do it there, folks. The Hillbilly section gets on their feet, super excited, because Dewar's going to the line with 3 seconds to go in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, 3 seconds to go. 2-possession lead in favor of the Hillbillies. Yeah, I think that's way too much to overcome. Great game here. I'm really excited that it came down to this. Last few seconds, some free throws, defensive plays. Looks like Ozark Hillbillies will come away with this victory, a well-earned victory. They played tremendous today.
Number 12, Hudson Norris, does check out, gets kind of a standing ovation, as well as number 10, John Butler. The crowd loved to see their fight tonight. Unfortunately, just going to come up just shy of a victory.
And it will not be for a lack of effort. And especially from Butler, he made a lot of crucial plays to even get it to where we are right now. This could very easily be a game that doesn't even require these back-and-forth free throws. Could be a 10-point game for Ozark, for all I know, with the amount of offensive and defensive plays that Butler has made.
So Dewar misses his first free throw, and a timeout is called. We'll keep it going, though, because it's only a 30-second timeout. I mean, at this point, Aiden, are you even drawing up anything if you're the Berryville Bobcats?
I don't know. I mean, with 3 seconds, it's hard to even get to half court in 3 seconds, assuming he misses or makes. I mean, I don't even know if I can think of a scenario in my head that they can try to come back and tie this game.
Do you think Dewar tries to miss intentionally here just to wind out the rest of the game?
I don't know if he's going to do that. Like I said earlier, I don't even know. Even if he misses or makes, I really don't think it makes too much of a difference. I mean, you would need to make a full court shot to even have a chance at a rebound and foul again. It seems like too many moving parts with only 3 seconds left to go.
One more shot. Hillbillies stand in the corner as that one falls. Here's 24, Peyton Smith for one last heave. Just short, and that'll do it. here in Prairie Grove Arena for our second game of the night. Final score, 55-50. The Ozark Hillbillies get it done for a huge victory tonight. We have another game coming up, though. It'll be up shortly. We will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a great night.